Hello? Hello? Ugh. All right, let me get the old Chatterooski open. Let me refresh this to make sure it's working too. Looks as though... What just happened? I guess my Elgato just disconnected. Hold on. What's up, Spiky Ear Pichu? Welcome in. What? Alright, hold on. Sometimes it just be like that, you know? What's up, Grant? Welcome in. Oh, I guess I should tweet out the stream. Okay, it says no device. Why does it say no device? Fresh cut? Weren't you in chat yesterday? I got a haircut on Sunday. Or no, it was Saturday. I got it on Saturday, but I didn't stream on Sunday, I don't think. So what's up, Joshua and Kintsugi? Uwu. What is happening? What is happening with my Elgato right now? What's up, Mouse Memer? Welcome in. What is happening? It just keeps All right, hold on. Let me see if it's like not plugged in all the way in the back. Hold on. Don't worry, guys. Wish I could see. All right, well, I unplugged the cord and I cannot see where it goes in, so I have to get my flashlight out for this. All right. Oh my gosh, dude, there's like no room down there. Holy crap. All right. Okay, this should work. I wonder if it was like an OBS thing. I hope not. All right, it's looking like it's working now. What's up, Thor? Welcome in. Thank you for the shiny luck. You were shiny hunting Totodile and Scarlet and Violet and finally got it. 915 eggs. Why were you hunting it via Masuda method, though? Unless you don't have the DLC, that would make more sense. Ah, you don't have the DLC. Okay, I see. Oh, I must have hit my camera. The amount of static electricity that is present in this... I don't know. I touch literally anything. And it is like... I'm going to shock myself when I hit my mic. There it is. Every time. Every time I touch anything. If I touch the monitor, it shocks me. If I touch my mic, it shocks me. It is crazy. All right. It looks like we're probably good now. So I got to... evolve Eevees, essentially. So I'm gonna look for like Alpha Ponyta while I do that. Grounding issue, get a power strip with proper ground. What do you mean by proper ground? It's definitely just like, there's more static when it's in the winter, when it's colder out. When it's in the summer, I rarely shock myself with it. I'm also on the 2nd floor, but I don't think that matters. I had no idea Eevee could spawn here. How many Eevees have I ran by? Where the Ponyta is at, though? Assume every shock you touch is with device connected to power, right? Well, yeah. My mic is plugged into my computer, and my monitor is plugged into the wall. Connect an earth wire to take static to ground. Okay, you guys realize how much of a non-issue this actually is? You guys are like, buy equipment to do this, and it's like, no. I also don't get shocked when it's warm out, so it's literally only in the winter. Did I tweet out the stream? Let me make sure I did that. I think I did. Okay, I did. Cool. Well, it can become an issue if enough static builds up. Well, it doesn't like build up. It's like me. I'm the one who it's when I like move, when I get up. Speaking of which, I should actually change my I definitely like feel like I'm in a corner right now. So let me do that. Oh, that was probably too much. This camera's so hard to adjust. It really is. All right. There we go. That should be fine. Did I not do anything? I feel like I didn't. It's fine. Bonding of Earth is essential for safety. You guys realize that you've said that like 4 times and I still have, you haven't answered me when I said I don't know what that means. Like, there's not like open wires. I'm not gonna get shocked to death. It's just static. You guys ever get static shocks? It's just that. I don't know why you guys are making something that's so like obviously something everyone deals with in any scenario. Like, oh, this is a safety hazard. Like, it's just static electricity, guys. It happens if you touch literally like a blanket. Like And again, it does not happen when it's warmer out. It's when it's colder out it happens. I feel like this Eevee's got to be kind of close. What starter should you hunt now with Masuda, Snivy, Popplio, Piplup? No, you don't. You don't what? You just asked me a question and then said, no, you don't. I didn't even respond to the question. It's connecting metal to the mains earth, so it goes into the ground, and you don't get that. You hear if you. It's connecting metal to the mains earth, which again, don't know what you mean by that. So it goes into the ground, and no, don't get that here if you do it because you slipped and you're working with live. Yeah. Well, you guys don't get static shocks ever? That's like a really common thing. Like if you like, you can literally just like build up friction, like static electricity by like rubbing a balloon on your head, and then you can touch something and it'll shock. You guys never done, that's like an elementary school like science thing. The difference is the static electricity is probably coming from my chair when I move around in it. And then when I stand up and then touch something, I get shocked. Like, I'm guarantee if I unplugged my mic, I would still get shocked by it because it's just metal. What starter should you hunt for? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like whatever one you think is the coolest. It's hard. It's really hard for me to recommend someone Masuda method in Scarlet and Violet. It just is. I understand you don't have the DLC, but it's like, you know, like, I don't know. Just go for any of those three that you think is like the coolest one. Okay, we got 2 suggestions for Snivy, so go for Snivy. Sometimes it's so bad with your computer and chair at work, you get static shocked every time I touch them. That's me in the winter. In the summer, it doesn't do that. Do I need to catch any of these Pokemon? I don't think I need to catch any of these Pokemon. I need to go to this though for the potential alpha. Like, I'm pretty sure all these Pokemon I either already have Research Perfection or I just have to use the moves that it tells me to use them with. Windswept Run, left side, alright. Yeah, like if I was working with like live like wires that were exposed, obviously there'd be an issue there, but this is just static electricity. Like, it happens when you touch like anything that's like metal or anything that can conduct electricity if there's an a static electric field or whatever. Which there's just more of that in the winter time because it has something to do with like the cold. What's up, Colin? We're trying to get some alphas in Legends. I'm gonna actually run over here so I can like hit all these trees and stuff. I need to evolve this Eevee. The tasks I'm on for like Espeon and Umbreon is like I have to catch them, but there's no way I'm going to distortions and like waiting. Like, I'm waiting. There's no way I'm gonna be waiting around for distortions and then hope an Espeon or an Umbreon spawn. Like, that's just not worth it. So I'm just doing like the friendship thing. Thought I heard alpha music. Oh, I did. It's another Wurmple. And we really are at a point where there just isn't that many alphas we need. Let me check Snorlax. I don't know if I have to defeat them or catch them still, and I totally missed it. Okay, I still have to catch 4 of these things. And then I have to defeat them with fighting type moves. Okay, he's not eating that one for some reason. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to him in time. I'm not, okay. This is normally easier. I don't know why he's like choosing these weird angles to like, I don't know why he's doing this. This is just cool. Just need to go over there. He didn't eat it again. Oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? Wow, he didn't see me. That's crazy. I should break out and then I have to do all this crap again. Okay, cool. All right. Why are you here? Stupid freaking. Oh my gosh, dude. Actually so annoying. This happens every time I'm trying to like go to an outbreak and I need to like be far away to catch them. Some random Pokemon will like see me and then run across the entire map to make sure that I just cannot sneak around these other Pokemon every single time. Trying to work on the same thing as you right now, but you restarted your game. Need a second Enamorous Enchainment. Good luck. Yeah, I'll have to play through this game 2 more times to catch Enamorous. That Ponyta's huge, but... Let me see. I don't... Do I have to keep using moves on Leafeon? No, Leafeon I have perfect. I don't know why Leafeon's still in my party. We gotta do... We're on Glaceon. So I just have to use Ice Beam and Agile Style. I'm just gonna like get these guys to run. And there's a shiny Ponyta. That actually might... I might fail. No, we didn't fail it. I failed another shiny like the other day. I failed a Wurmple. It somehow broke out of a it somehow broke out of a jet ball and then just ran away. Like I couldn't do anything about it. Okay, can these guys need to run? I think they're like more likely to run when I'm on Weird Ear. They get intimidated. See, this one's running. You're gone. Okay, we need to chill with the Rapidashes. Okay, I don't know why that one's not running. But we'll catch the Rapidash. That is not at all what I was trying to target. I don't know how it does that so often. I guess I'll just catch you. Okay, I just need you to run away. And then there's one over here that needs to run away. And it's gone. No second outbreak, very sad. How many we needing? How many research perfections? Most of them. Actually, I should check. I should check like what we're at. I don't need Leafeon in my party anymore. We did get a shiny Ponyta, which actually goes in this slot on the shiny page. Was that pasture 2? I think it was. Yeah, it was. Okay. And then we get rid of these guys. And then put you there. Oh, we don't want you anymore. Oh, I gotta evolve 3. I gotta evolve Eevees though. We gotta work on Eevees. I have to evolve to get 2 more Espeons, I think 3 Umbreons, and then a Sylveon. And I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't I didn't catch all the Sylveons I saw when I was doing the distortions. Because we saw a lot of Sylveons. Good luck on Magnemite, thank you. We probably won't be going for Magnemite today. But when we do go for Magnemite, it's gonna be research perfect. So there'll be a chance we'll get a shiny of it, which would be really cool. I think I have the full Magnemite line research perfect already. I should stop recording as well, because we got a Ponyta shiny. Alright, we're still doing this one. We're gonna keep doing runs for the Alpha Ponyta. I'm determined to get this stupid Alpha Ponyta. We've seen like every other Pokemon in this area Alpha that can spawn. We've seen Shinx, we've seen Bidoof, we've seen Eevee. Like, we just need Ponyta to be Alpha. Watch, there'll probably be an Alpha Drifloon because it's nighttime. Since when can Cascoon spawn here? The Dex does not tell you it can spawn here, just so you know. The only places the Dex tells you that it can spawn are here and here. So why is there one here? Trust me, I did so many runs just trying to find Silcoons and Cascoons in order to catch them and defeat them. Feel like we need to not do this during nighttime because there's like no Ponytas. One Ponyta. I'll tell you what, man, it's really disappointing. This is completely unrelated to what I was just saying. It's really disappointing that they removed this insane quality of life feature of the fact that level up Pokemon don't need to actually level up to evolve. They just need to be the highest level, and then you can like pick if you want them to evolve. That was such a nice change in Legends Arceus, and then they got rid of it in Scarlet and Violet. Like, it is so nice that like I don't have like, once this Eevee hits the like high friendship for it, I don't have to level it up to evolve it. It'll just tell me it can evolve, and then I can activate the evolution. Like, that was such a cool feature. Super convenient. It's really convenient for my living dex challenge too, when I need to evolve some Pokemon. Like, what I don't show it in the video, but like for the Goomies that I evolved into Hisui and Sliggoo and Braviary, I pre-leveled them up so that when I sent them into Legends, I could just evolve them and not have to like level them up again. Like, it's just really convenient to do that. Have I got an Alpha Cherubi? No. The only Alpha Pokemon I have seen from trees are Heracross and Combee Probably the two worst alphas I could have seen from trees. And here, let me just show you the numbers here. We've seen 237 Vermies, 66 Wormadams, only 14 Cherubis though. And then we have not seen that many Cherubis and Cherums, so we're not due for those two. But like Burmy, I should have seen 2 by now, and I have 0. Like I'm just getting the worst luck with these things. Maybe they wanted rare candies to somehow feel usable late game. What do you mean by usable? Like just to level up Pokemon to like highest levels? Isn't that kind of what they're usually used for? You also get like no rare candies in this game. This is probably like my... how do you get... Don't you have to buy them? There's no way you actually just find them randomly, right? EXP candies you really only get... I actually have used a few of them. EXP candies you really only get from alphas. You mean Scarlet and Violet? Yeah, but like, I think that still would like, it wouldn't really matter though, because are you talking like because of how easy it is to get EXP candies? Like they wanted like rare candies to be usable late game, as opposed to like only using EXP candies? Because in my opinion, it's like once a Pokemon hits a certain level, the rare candies are definitely higher value. EXP candies are higher value at lower levels. Like level 1 to like level 50, 60. EXP candies are high value. And then after like level 70 or so, then it's like rare candies are kind of crazy. They give you way more experience. Can it stop raining, please? I need the Ponytas to actually spawn. Well, dude, you're telling me it's just rained for 2 days straight? Okay, well now I want it to be daytime because Drifloons kind of take over at nighttime. Please don't rain, please don't rain, please don't rain. Good, good, very good, very good. I have to do this with so many more Eevees. I've realized though that it's better. I'm just gonna start choosing like lower level Eevees to do this with, because you do get a lot of friendship from leveling up, and when you catch just like an Alpha Snorlax, they level up a lot. This one has only leveled up like twice since I put it on my team and started doing this. Ooh, 2 sparkly rocks. So many Bidoofs, man. I'm shocked I haven't found a Bidoof shiny yet. How crazy would it be if you could just throw your Pokemon from on top of Weird Ear like this? You can do it with Basky Legion. There we go. Let me just double check to make sure it doesn't have baby doll eyes. It does not. Or aiming on flying Pokemon while flying with barrier. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could do that. You can only do it on Basculegion, which it's convenient on Basculegion. It's like, it's weird that I have to get off of Weird Ear every time I want to just like throw Pokemon at a tree. I also like, I've been playing this game. To me, it is wild how much more care it feels was put into this game than Scarlet and Violet. Like, everything about this game feels way more fleshed out. There's some obvious flaws with this game, for sure. Lots of weasels. I'm like, who's attacking me? There's some very obvious flaws with this game, without a doubt. But, like, I'm very curious to see, like, how Legend ZA is gonna be. Like, I'm really curious about that. This game feels way, like, despite it not even really being, like, full open world, it feels way better in terms of exploration. It feels way better in terms of how Pokemon appear. Just, like, mechanics feel more fleshed out in this game. Yeah, it would be a huge upgrade. I don't know. We need to see a gameplay trailer for Legends ZA because it's like, I still don't know how that game's gonna work. Just because they said it only takes place in Lumio City. I have no idea what this game's gonna look like and how it's gonna work. Oh wait, I was gonna switch out. Yeah, without the huge lags. Yeah, true. We're gonna get rid of this Espeon. And we're gonna put... See, we have like a level 3 Eevee. Like, that's gonna get a friendship faster. And now we're gonna go to the Snorlax. And catch the Snorlax for the experience, and I need to catch Snorlax. I also need to get a Pokemon with a fighting type move so I can defeat those Snorlaxes. Maybe I'll just do that once I get to like Machop, although I think Snorlax shows up first in the dex than Machop, so I might not think to do that. You love doing trick shots with Basculegion, makes catching Pokemon in the water way more fun than in Scarlet and Violet. Everything, it's like, it does feel like Scarlet and Violet try to take mechanics from Legends Arceus, but it just did it worse. Like, there's the whole backstrike thing. Like, you can still get backstrikes on Pokemon, but it's a lot slower. It doesn't feel as like the satisfying like noise that happens when you hit a Pokemon with a backstrike in this game is just so, it feels great. And then just like, I don't know, just everything is slower. It's just not as good. Why is he walking at a snail's pace? Like, congrats, dude. You didn't get the berry because you, for some reason, decided to walk like nothing. Like, thank you for actually going over to this one. See, Eevee just leveled up like 11 times from that. Like, that's good friendship. That's gonna make it go up a little faster. Sim City with Lumios. It's just like it's Pokemon, so there's gonna be some sort of like fill out the Pokedex. Like obviously Legends Arceus, like the whole point was to fill out the Pokedex. I don't think that's gonna be the case with Legends ZA, but it's still a Pokemon game, and there's still gonna be probably a Pokedex, and like. I just don't know how they're gonna fit every Pokemon. I don't know how you're gonna like I just don't know how it's gonna work, really. I'm very curious. One thing that I was thinking of, you know how like in Legends Arceus, like you go out into these areas and then like you have to like do a challenge and set up a camp because of it? What if it's like that, where like you have to go to... We're done with Espeon, nice. What if it's like you have to go to like a route? Like, what if it takes place after the events of X and Y, and you're trying to, like, expand Lumiose? So, like, you go to, like, a route, and then once you, like, complete the research on that route, like, Lumiose expands to that route. Like, what if it's like that? All right, I have to do 3 Umbreons and a Sylveon, so I need 4 more Eevees. Okay, 3 Umbreons and a Sylveon, perfect. Ooh, Gastrodon Outbreak. I might need something for Gastrodon. Poor Espeon getting so attached to you only to be released minutes after. True, that's just how it is here. You love not getting stream notifications? Yeah, I don't know why that is. Why is it still raining, man? It's raining all the time. If you travel with the train station to different routes, and the more you progress the story, you're also able to travel to more stations. I just don't know, because they said it only takes place in Lumiose. So it's like, unless there was some sort of communication error with the Pokemon Company and Nintendo, and it, like, Nintendo is just wrong, but I feel like that's not the case. Assume it would be like Blueberry Academy, Lumiose divided into 4 parts. Yeah, but my issue with that is like, that'd be no different than like just saying it's just an open world city game, which, like, don't get me wrong, I know there's games that have open world cities, but Lumiose is already an established city that we know isn't that big, so it's just hard to picture how they're gonna do that without completely changing it. You know? Doesn't matter if it's split into 4 parts or it's all 1 part. Like, it's just like, how are you gonna have all these different Pokemon from Kalos and probably some other regions all within Lumiose City? Like, you're gonna have to fill out the deck somehow. Like, I can picture certain Pokemon being in Lumiose City. Not all of them, though. I cannot picture all of them being in Lumiose City. Like, I can't see myself going to an area where, like, Pumpkaboo is just in Lumiose, or, like, I'm trying to think, like, what would be a really random Pokemon to see in a city? Like, Bergmite. Like, why would there be Bergmites in Lumiose City? Just wild Bergmites. Maybe they expand like BDSP with the underground. That was a theory I had. Like, what if they did like an underground area? But I still feel like that there's no way they would make that the only way to get wild Pokemon in that game, by going like underground. Did I catch the Snorlax? I don't think I did. Let's catch 2 more. Is this Pokemon AZ? No. This is Legends Arceus. Here's how it'll run on the Switch. You wouldn't be surprised if it moved to the successor. Well, that's why that's there's an Alpha Pichu. That's the only reason I think it's getting released in 2025. Like, I think it's gonna be early 2025. I think they're literally only waiting for the Switch 2 to come out, or whatever it's gonna be called. I don't need to attack that. I will be attacking this one though. I think I still need to catch these. Oh, you meant the conversation? Oh, yeah. That is what we're talking about. Yeah, the fossils, like, I actually could see the fossils being like underground though. That one's a little different. But like in the city, no. Just want more Legends Z info so I know what exactly is going on with it. Such a weird announcement for it. I think they just announced it because they had to. They were probably like, people are expecting like the next game. Because I mean, it's been over a year since the last Pokemon game, right? 2022. Yeah, it was been over a year. Oh, I didn't need to catch that. What do I have to do for Wormadam then? I just have to KO it with like... Wow. I don't have... I have to defeat them with fire type moves and then use moves with it. Okay. There's not a tree over there. Oh, dude, why did you have to go in that angle? Okay, you're not eating it anyway. Some of these angles are just not it. We got it. You just hope it's the Switch with better specs. There's a lot of rumors that it's going to be a clamshell design. So my theory is it's going to be like a 3DS, well maybe not 3DS, but just like a DS Switch hybrid. That's my theory. Think of like a foldable phone, but a Switch. You're better with no news for Pokemon than another Rush game. Skip a year or two. Yeah, but that's kind of irrelevant. I don't think they're taking their time on this game. I think they just didn't want to. I think because here's the thing: if you follow like any of the Switch 2 rumors, which I'm saying Switch 2, we don't know what the name is. Just think of it like when we were calling Breath of the Wild, like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild 2, because we just didn't have a name. Everyone's just calling it Switch 2. Like, it could just be, like, a completely different name. But for the sake of we don't know what to call it, we just call it Switch 2. But anyway, if you've been, like, keeping up with, like, Switch 2 rumors and stuff, it was supposed to be announced this month. and then released September of this year. But apparently it got delayed. And a lot of people are theorizing that it got delayed because Nintendo wants the Switch to become the highest selling gaming console of all time. Because they're like really close to beating that. So it got delayed. So now it's supposed to be announced in like June, probably for like E3. Well, not E3 because that doesn't exist anymore. But like whenever they do their like summer announcements. And then it's supposed to release early next year. Early next year. And I think had the Switch 2 come out on the original schedule, I think Legends ZA would have come out in November easily this year. I think the only reason, I think they're playing it off like, oh, we're taking our time, but it's really just, no, the console we want to release it on isn't coming out till next year now, so now we have to release this game next year. I think that's what it is. It's exactly what you said when it was announced for 2025. Yeah, like like on the surface, everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, they're taking their time now. This is great." It's like I don't think so. I really don't. I think it's just they wanted to release it with the Switch 2. They didn't want to release it and then like a few months later release it again because they wouldn't have sold it as well. So someone's saying that half of the city would be run down and taken over by Pokemon, but I guess it still wouldn't fit with some Pokemon like Bergmine, Tyranitar. Yeah, exactly. Like it's just hard. Like, we just need to see gameplay for it. I'm totally fine with it coming out in 2025, but yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of them announcing something with no info. Like, don't get me wrong, this was better than them announcing like what was the last thing they announced? I think it was like the DLC. When they were announcing the DLCs for Scarlet and Violet, it really just felt like they weren't showing us anything, so I never had anything to be excited for. Because I'm like, well, all we know is that there's just returning Pokemon, and like, we don't know if there's going to be any new features or anything. Like, it was just, and I'm not the biggest Scarlet and Violet fan, obviously. So, I have an issue with people, with like, companies and stuff announcing things with no info. Legends ZA wasn't as bad because just knowing what the next game's gonna be is already kind of exciting. Like, I'm excited that it's Kalos. I'm excited that it's like a not like Let's Go. But yeah, it's weird because it's probably gonna be a good few months before we actually know anything about the game besides the title. And that it takes place in Lumiose. You know? Like, cause like, this is, Legends Arceus was such a new version of Pokemon, was such a unique style of Pokemon game. And we don't, like, the Legends games could just be completely different from each other. Like, Legends ZA could be a completely different experience from Legends Arceus. Like, completely different mechanics. Maybe even not open world. Like, what if it's literally just Lumiose City? What if it's like traditional encounters? Like it could be completely different. We don't know. We don't know anything about it. We didn't get anything on it besides the title and the location. So it's like, you know. Not to the same level, like this was way more extreme, but a similar concept is like when Bethesda announced Elder Scrolls 6 like 10 years ago. Like, that was so dumb. They announced Elder Scrolls 6 at like an E3. I don't know if it was 10 years ago, but it might have been like 8 years ago by now. And we know they weren't even like working on it until like either like last year. I think it was like last year is when they started working on the game. And they even like admitted, they're like, yeah, we announced that way too early. It's like, you announced it just for hype, but you had no intentions of actually making it anytime soon. Like, that just made no sense. Like, sometimes announcements, I don't even know what my point is that I'm making at this point, but sometimes announcements for just the sake of announcing stuff is like not a good thing. Okay, I gotta catch one more of these Snorlaxes. Hey, what's up, Saz? Welcome in. Feel like they'd have to have the outside areas of Kalos. See, that's what I feel, but Nintendo said like it's only gonna take place in Lumiose, so we don't know how it's gonna work. Like the routes and towns outside Lumiose, maybe with the towns becoming smaller camps like Jubilite Village. Yeah, like that'd be cool, but from what we have been told, it's just not gonna be what it is. You better eat this Oranberry first attempt. Okay, second attempt, because apparently you saw me. Oh. Well, you're not going to eat it now. It's too late. See? Idiot. Stupid Snorlax. That's kind of funny that I just smacked him in the head with a... I smacked him in the head with an Oranberry, and then he's like, ooh, food. Oh my gosh, he can't get that? Whatever, he just doesn't want to eat these. See, like I said, this game isn't a perfect game. There's definitely really weird issues with it. Like, the fact that feeding Pokemon in this game like this is the glitchiest thing ever, where it only works a fraction of the time. I guess I need him to go, like, over here, but it's like half the time he doesn't... He just doesn't walk towards it when he needs to. Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to... Gosh dang it. They strategically made this area so that it's like actually hard to like sneak up on the Snorlax. Because of like these little hills right here, you have to like be on them in order to like throw food at him. But you can't like go down to like throw a gigaton ball at him, because if you fall, he'll see you. Oh my gosh, he's finally just eating it at a good angle. It's crazy. Dude, every time this thing breaks out, it's like so annoying. Like, there's no way I'm just gonna catch him by chucking a jet ball at him. Like, there's no way. See? Like, I have to use a Gigaton Ball. And he needs to come closer, or else I'm not gonna be able to get behind him. Like, I have to do this, like, 6-part thing just to get him in a good spot. Because he doesn't like water, and I can't get him on the hills, and I can't be on the hills. And then he glitches out, so he takes too long to get over there, and then he probably won't be able to eat the food in time. Yep, there you go. That's another, like, the food lasts like 2 seconds when you throw it. So if any sort of glitchiness happens and they don't immediately go to the food, they don't get to it in time. The food needs to last like an extra like 5 seconds before it despawns. Finally. Alright, I luckily don't have to catch Snorlax anymore. Do you think they are using the time for ZA, or are they already on to the next thing in the background? Well, I don't think it's one or the other. Like, I don't think it's like, if they're not using the time for ZA, they're already working. I think they're just gonna rush it as much as they rush every other game. The reason it's a later like a release date is because of the Switch 2. I don't think it has anything to do with them taking their time. Like, people think like, oh, it's gonna be released in 2025. Sweet, that's awesome. And it's like, well, it's in my eyes, it's gonna be like right when the Switch 2 gets released, which is probably gonna be like January or February 2025. Like, it's not gonna be like that much longer of a development cycle than any of the other games. You always find the mushrooms work best for distracting Pokemon. They eat them for way longer. Well, I don't have that many mushrooms, and certain Pokemon, like... Certain Pokemon... So I have, like, the mushrooms, the honeycombs, the beans... Like, in my party. Or in the salts, because, like, a lot of Pokemon that you have to feed, like, will eat these, like, particularly. And I don't have that many, so I'm not gonna just use them on Snorlax, because Snorlax, I know, just, like, eats everything. No shiny Zapdos, Overodds, and Let's Go with Shiny Charm. Hopefully you get it soon. It happens. Overodds, to anyone who's like new into shiny hunting, just know Overodds happens more than you would want it to. Like, it's very likely to go Overodds for a lot of hunts. But usually if you go Overodds, you don't go super far Overodds. As long as it uses HDMI support instead of being full on handheld. Well, it for sure will. It's honestly more likely to be HDMI only than handheld. But I think it'll be the hybrid again. I feel like they really struck gold with the Switch, just like design and stuff. Honestly, like a dock only version with significantly better specs. I don't think they're gonna do that though. Also, the specs that have been rumored are definitely great. I feel like if you think that like PS4, Xbox One power isn't good enough, then you're just spoiled. Like, it just... Obviously, if they did do, like, only a console version, like, not a handheld version, then, yeah, it would make sense to have it be the same specs as, like, the current gen games. But, like, a handheld at that, like, those specs are kind of impressive. And you don't really need much more. Like, it's kind of crazy. I just bought an Xbox Series because I had to, because my Xbox One like stopped working, and literally the games don't really look any different. Pretty much the only difference I've noticed is that loading times aren't as long, and it's like not even that much different. It's like hardly noticeable. So like, I think when people think it's like an issue that it's like, oh, PS4 level like performance, I think that's just silly, especially because the Switch already runs pretty well. It's like for their first party titles. It's really only the third party titles that aren't like optimized well, and Scarlet and Violet, really. You guys heard a shiny? Where was it at? You guys gotta tell me where it was at. You can't just say you heard a shiny. You gotta be like, there was a shiny by blank. Or like, I heard a shiny by blank. Honestly, like a doc. Oh, I already read that. You're working on the Vivian forms? Nice. Good luck. You open the next remakes will be black and white. I guarantee the next remakes are going to be gold and silver. Buy the Ponyta? So just like over here. Probably a Bidoof, which honestly I'm fine with. Oh, I heard it. Where is it though? It's not that Bidoof, is it? I didn't see it sparkle. Oh, it is the Bidoof. This is gonna break out. No, it didn't. It was the Bidoof. I didn't see the sparkle though. I heard it and it didn't sparkle, which is funny because usually the sparkles, if you aren't looking at them, they will wait until you turn to the area to like look at them. It didn't do it that time. Nintendo also says Switch Online is a great way to play online games with friends so they can lie. Hopefully Lumiose exclusive thing is a lie. I don't think they would lie about it being... I don't think there'd be like, guys, we'll lie. Like, if they were to lie about something, it'd be to make it sound better. I don't think they would lie about something about Lumiose. Oh, I'm on the wrong Eevee. They wouldn't lie about it being Lumiose only, because to most people that seems like not a good thing, you know? To me, they're either telling the truth or they are just got miscommunicated wrong info from the Pokemon company or interpreted info incorrectly before tweeting it. January, no, though all the Christmas sales doesn't make sense releasing around that time. People have money after all the gifts. March, April seems like a good time. They also, you fail to realize they released Legends Arceus in January, so that's has nothing to do with it. They'll make more money selling it with the console release than a few months later. It depends on when the console gets released. So if Switch 2 gets released in like March, April, then that's when it'll be. But I think the Switch 2 is coming out like January, February. Your bad shiny luck broke. Recently getting Virizion and Zekrom wildly under odds. Yeah, that's crazy. My bad luck, I can't say my bad luck broke because all I did was complete a long shiny hunt. I haven't like done anything else since, so who knows? Might have been broken, might not have been. Yeah, shinies don't despawn in this game. The only time Pokemon despawn is when they like run away from you. They can like flee. If you hit them out of like a rock or a tree or a snow pile or something and then run from them, they'll despawn. If it turns to night or to day and the Pokemon is a day or night exclusive, once the time changes, they'll despawn. Like, there's specific circumstances in which Pokemon despawn in this game. It's not like Scarlet and Violet. Man, I was recording for 42 minutes. This is a male Bidoof. Let's evolve this Eevee as well. Got to witness a shiny god being captured. True. You can sleep and change time again to get them to come back when that happens too. Saw a whole video testing it out. I don't think that's true because when I was doing runs for Unknown and I kept sleeping from day to night, and the Pokemon that were like rotating between, because on the way to the Unknown, you get Budew in the morning or in the day and then Ghastly at night. And I was getting like different Budews and Ghastlies when I would like change it. So I don't think they come back. Unless it's different when you sleep intense versus like actually just waiting. Because I was getting like alpha Ghastlies replacing what were originally normal Ghastlies, despite me like not catching or KOing them. So unless it's like specifically different than when you sleep in a tent versus not, I don't think that's entirely true. Might be like a chance, but I don't think it's guaranteed. I don't think you should rely on that. All right, now I have to start evolving Geodudes, so start putting Geodudes on my team. It's true, it's been like more than a year. Might be misremembering and didn't sleep, but rather left the game on until it changed naturally. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I wouldn't rely on it though. Gen 2 remix would be pretty awesome. Little concerned they would be Let's Go remix though. Yeah, that's what I'm concerned with. On one hand, it's like Let's Go should have been a one-off thing just to get people that were into Pokemon Go into the mainline games, which for the most part did its job, and I feel like they don't really have a reason to do it again. But at the same time, like, on the second time remaking a generation, it was Let's Go, so this would be the second time them remaking a generation. So it's like, you know. Okay, before I start this run, I have to do something like really quick, so I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Definitely want it to be daytime because I don't know if it affects the odds, but like without a doubt, it's you just get so many Drifloons at night. Also, I'm checking Pokemon Go really quick. Let me pause the game because it looks like intense sunlight. Oh, it's fog. Okay, never mind. Still pause the game. It doesn't matter. We'll leave the game running. Need to check this Frillish. Because it's a male Frillish. And then I gotta interact with my buddy. Let me add the Frillish to my counter though. I only need one male Frillish in Go. And then I have all of the Frillish shiny. Oh, I should probably start recording though. You're playing through Black White right now and have your living form decks and Pokeballs up to then done 100%. Nice. Dude, friendship evolutions. Actually the worst thing ever, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it appears I have to battle with this really quick before it actually gets excited. Because I waited too long, apparently. Do you guys know why I have so much trouble hearing the shiny sparkles when I like stream this? It's because they'll happen when I'm talking and I won't see them. When I do this off stream, I hear the sparkles like super easily. Gotta get out of this battle. Oh, I forgot Ponyta doesn't spawn in foggy weather. Ah. Let's Go Togepi. I think it'd be like Pichu and Togepi probably if they did Let's Go remakes. Well, I gotta sleep. I gotta get rid of foggy weather. Look at Weird Ear's antlers and how strange they actually are. I know they're strange. Stantler's antlers are strange too. You liked the look of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and the inclusion of Megas was nice along with the overworld spawns and shinies. It was catching and the lack of depth battling. Again, if you have been following me for a while, you'll know I can't stand overworld shinies. I think they really take the fun out of shinies to an extent. I think it was definitely completely ruined in Scarlet and Violet, but in Legends and even Let's Go, there is still excitement to be had. But I think no matter what, it's way more exciting when they're not overworld. So them making overworld Pokemon and shinies in Let's Go is actually a negative for me. It's actually a huge negative for me. I think it makes more sense in a game like Legends Arceus than it does in Let's Go. Plus, you're reading chat, which can distract your brain enough. I'm usually pretty good at seeing shinies and stuff. Like, I don't really miss shinies in Scarlet and Violet unless it's like poor spawn mechanics. Scarlet and Violet's spawning mechanics are just really poorly implemented. How funny who Galarian Ponyta would love that fog. Oh. That instead of who? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Ponyta doesn't spawn in foggy weather. That doesn't really make sense to me. I get it's like a cloud and it's like moist, I guess. But it is not like... Dude, this is ridiculous. This isn't an outbreak. This isn't outbreaks, is it? Oh, it is. I'm an idiot. I'm over here like trying to cycle through this when it's like outbreaks. I'm like, why is it not changing weather? Ooh, Zubat. I need to catch a Zubat. And there's a Ponyta outbreak. And I need to also catch Feels, I think, but that's not really a big deal. I need to catch Zubat during the day, so I have to do that. Yeah, they literally will like run into the ponds. What if you started a battle with a Pokemon and a cloud effect happened in front of it and revealed its shiny form? And a cloud effect happened? I don't know what you mean by that. You mean like they're overworld Pokemon, but you just can't see their shiny and so you battle them? I mean, that's how Sword and Shield did it, and that was done way better in my opinion. You still get the overworld Pokemon, but you still get the excitement of finding shinies and them being like actually rare, you know? Use wing balls for this one. I'm not gonna hit that tree. It's gonna be a Combi. I don't think Burmy can appear over here. So I just have to evolve a Zubat and I'm good. I'm done with Zubat. All right, now we go to Ponyta, which was over here. Actually, there's a bag right here. I'm gonna grab that. Well, remakes what I like to see the most. I'm not really super fond of remakes anymore because of BDSP. I still enjoy BDSP more than Scarlet and Violet, but I'd rather just see new games. I'd rather see new stories set in old regions than just like copy and paste of what I already own of games, you know. So I like, in terms of if we had to get a remake, like sure, Gold and Silver are more deserving of a remake right now because it's been longer, but like I really don't care. Like I'm excited that like Legends is going to be Kalos. Like I'm excited about that. You're so annoying. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to... This thing's going to be strong, though. Yeah, level 62. I am kind of outclassed here, but... And I'm weak. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So I use Agile style and caught it off guard, but it still gets to attack on the first turn. That's cool. I'm also outclassed with Sylveon, but at least I'm stronger than this. Okay, I feel like the only Let's Go shiny hunts you're even remotely interested in are the NPC Alolan informed turns. Yeah, for real. And I will say, like, at least there's a unique method for Let's Go. Like Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet, their quote-unquote shiny hunting methods aren't even methods. They're just you get buffs for shiny odds, and you do the same thing you would normally do. Double Edge is nice. You just beat Clay with the team all week to ground because his Excadrill didn't have any ground moves. Nice. I swear it's... no, it must have just said level up. I was like, I swear it said someone could evolve, but it must have just been a level up. It's probably faster to just catch these things, but I just don't want to. I don't need to. It's just got another shiny. Wait. Oh, it's a Starly. See, you see how it waited until the I looked at it to do the sparkles? I didn't get that with Bidoof. I thought it was another Ponyta. Alright, I think there's only like one or two more. Hey, run from me. There you go. Oh, it's gone. Okay, cool. No, I actually need one of these Zubat. Okay, this one's level 21. 20. These are the alphas. 20. 20. 20. Okay, yeah, we keep the level 21, and then we'll evolve it. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Because we have to evolve a Zubat. And then we get to put Starly, female Starly, which goes here. I forget, I already have a Starly. I don't know what gender it is, though. So we'll see. It was already a female. All right, so this one we'll put in the duplicate box for now, because there's a good chance we just get Staravia, but we'll still keep the recording because we still technically didn't have it. You know, it would never happen, but you'd love to see a Sprite game for the Switch 2. Yeah, I can't see them doing that, but I think they could pull it off really well. I think they probably have too much pride and probably see going back to sprite-based games as a failure, as like we're backtracking as opposed to having it be like an artistic choice, especially when they've already like made all the models and stuff. There's really not much more I need from the outbreaks in the Fieldlands besides like Alpha Ponyta. Like I need to see what I need to actually like catch. Let's see. So we don't need to catch any of these guys. I need to catch Crobats, but those can't outbreak. I have to go to like Wayward Cave for that. I do still need to catch Kricketune. I don't really need outbreaks for that. And I need to catch Floatzel. I should probably start working on that. And Mothim. Does Mothim even spawn here? Grueling Grove. I don't see Mothims too often here. It's usually the Highlands I see Mothim. And the coastlands. Oh, I gotta catch Gravelers. So if we get a I can just go get that Alpha Graveler every time. This one I can just go to the Highlands for. I need to catch one Stantler, but defeat more. I need to catch a Weirdeer. I need to catch Parasect and defeat them. So Parasect, Stantler so far. Raichu, but I don't think you can get Raichu here. Parasect, Stantler. Alakazam has that guaranteed alpha. But if we get like, I guess if we get Kadabra outbreaks, we can find Alakazam. And we all defeated. We're good on that. This one I need the alpha. I don't know if Golduck can outbreak here. These ones are going to be easy. Heracross outbreak, if that's possible. I need Apom. I need Mr. Mime. I need to catch Mr. Mime without being spotted. Okay. Gotta catch Apom and Ambipoms, which is going to be way easier in the coastlands. I need to defeat Gastrodons. I need to defeat Chanseys. With fighting moves, though. See, some of these I can just go to other areas for. Togepi would be crazy. We need Togepi Alpha. We need to catch, like, everything from the Togepi line. I need to catch Heavy Machops. There's not a ton from the outbreaks that I can get. But we know, like, Mr. Mime. Stantler. Like, I guess Parasect. Like, there's a few. Alright, there's a Ponyta. There's a Ponyta. I'm not going to worry about the Graveler or the Kadabra or the Spheal. I just need this thing Alpha. Like, what else do I even need Alpha in the Fieldlands besides, like, Burmy? What do I even need Alpha in the Fieldlands besides Burmy? Ponyta. Female Eevee, but Eevee can't outbreak. It can't mass outbreak. That's Burmese. Oh, Munchlax. If we ever get... Oh, I should have went to that Munchlax outbreak last time. I forgot about that. And this is Cherubi Cherim. So we, from the Fieldlands, we literally just need, like, Munchlax, female Eevee, and Ponyta. That's all we need Alpha from the Fieldlands. We're actually making really good progress on this. Most of the Alphas I need are unknown letters. Am I going to continue my Let's Go Shiny Living Index? Yeah, but I haven't figured out when I want to, like, actually go for that. There's too many things I'm doing on my Switch right now that I, like, don't want to be locked into. But yeah, they could do a remake with sprites on Switch. That'd be super cool. Yeah, but like that, like as cool as that would be, I can't see them doing that. If I'm being honest, they add the Gen 1 and 2, or maybe even 3 original games as virtual console games, as they are impossible to get now without modding. Yeah, I think they're waiting for the Switch 2 to do virtual console. I think they don't want to. They don't want to do virtual console and then have it be like obsolete after like a short amount of time, you know? I'm kind of bummed I didn't go for that Munchlax outbreak. I was not thinking about Alpha Munchlax. What if you get... Oh, Eevee can evolve now. Time to swap to the next one, though. Because it needs to be Umbreon. We can't evolve it yet. Where am I going? Grueling Grove's over here. Okay. Alright, I think I only have to evolve 2 more Eevees. gonna catch the Ponyta or the Rapidash. I'm gonna get you guys. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Wow, there were not that many Ponytas here. Wow, that was very disappointing. Square Enix HD 2D style would look sick. Oh, I gotta get rid of that Rapidash. I don't want that. What level does Geodude evolve? Is it 24? Also, an XD revamp remake on the Switch 2 would be really cool. I don't think they're doing anything with Coliseum or XD. Game Freak acts like Coliseum and XD are just like the scariest games to touch ever. It's really weird. Something in your bones is telling you this Arceus hunt you're gonna do is gonna be long. Well, hopefully not. But if you go like odds, it's probably gonna take a while. You know they never would though. They have you seen Emerald PC remake? No. One more Umbreon and then one Sylveon. And we're good. Grab another Geodude. Nope. Oh, I always do that. I try to back out. I don't know why they made the release cursor, like the arrow, the same color as the normal select. Very, very confusing. Good night, Thor. Thank you for hanging out. Hoping Legends ZA will have mythicals available without a timed event like Legends Arceus. Yeah, no, I'm sure it will. You'll probably have to have save data for like other games though, which usually isn't like a big deal. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. I think the reason they're doing Kalos in the first place is to like allow people to just have a permanent way to get the Kalos region, not regionals, mythicals. Because if you look at like Gen 1 through 5, yeah, Gen 1 through 5. So Mew you can get anytime if you get a Pokeball Plus, or if you have Let's Go save data on your Switch, you can get it in BDSP. Gen 2 Celebi, I think right now it's the Virtual Console, which that's probably how they're treating it. But you can catch Celebi anytime, but unfortunately if you don't have Crystal on 3DS, you're kind of screwed unless you homebrew your 3DS right now. But that's, in my opinion, that's not Pokemon's fault. That's just Nintendo's fault for shutting down the eShop. But so then Gen 3, you can get Deoxys anytime in Alpha Sapphire or Omega Ruby. And then you can also get Jirachi anytime in BDSP if you have Sword and Shield save data on your Switch. And then Gen 4, you can get all the Mythicals anytime in Legends Arceus. And you can also get Arceus anytime in BDSP. Gen 5, you can catch Keldeo anytime in the Crown Tundra, and you can catch Meloetta anytime in the Indigo Disc. The only ones for that are Genesect and Victini, so we might be seeing something with them soon. But now it's like Gen 6? There's no... I don't think there's any permanent way to get any of the mythicals right now in Gen 6. Gen 7, it's only Magearna you can get anytime. Through either home for the original color or through... Oh, here's Mothims. I, like, never see these guys. Sure, we'll catch some. Catch them without being spotted. All right. We'll try. Yeah, Gen 7, it's only Magearna you can get. Gen 8, only Zarude and you can't get it. So I'm thinking, like, they're doing Legends ZA in order to, like, get all the mythicals at any time. I think the next Legends game is more than likely going to be either a Johto or an Alola one. That's my theory, based on, like, the state of the mythicals in those generations. But I feel like it's going to be more so Alola than Johto, because I think they probably see the Virtual Console Crystal as like, hey, you can get this permanently, even though you technically can't if you don't already have it. So yeah, that's kind of like my little theory on it. Oh. Does that he didn't spot me, right? Even though I was right in front of him. Well, that's not good. Oh, there's one over there, too. Okay, that one spotted me. They both spotted me. So now I just gotta try to get this one. What level are these things? 21? I have to use rollout. And I have to defeat these with rock moves. So I might as well do that. Pokeball Plus has to be from the factory. Pre-owned doesn't work. Well, pre-owned works if they didn't take the Mew off of it. Oh, I should not have done... How does that one-shot me? We're the same level. Like, that's so dumb. But these games don't make any sense. And Marshadow and Zeraora, what about them? I already said you can't get them anytime. Unless that was just, I missed your message before. There is a stream delay. Alright, we'll try this again. It said Pokemon Go is the best method for mythicals. Yeah, it really is. It'll probably be the only way to get a lot of the modern mythical shiny. Okay, Gust is good. That will definitely not kill. What's up, Poseidon? Welcome in. How do I get that mask? It was an event. It was an event. You can't get it anymore. I think you can get the non-shiny one anytime, but you can't get this one anymore. I wish they gave remakes more love and put aside the greed for artistic value and released them as single form games. Yeah. I thought BDSP, I think, wouldn't. I'm very conflicted with like BDSP because on one hand, it's still very nostalgic and I still enjoy it for that reason. But on the other hand, was that all I got? I think it was. On the other hand, it's like it got severely hindered by the fact that Legends came out like right after it, like literally like 2 months after. And it all, but at the same time, Legends and BDSP kind of go hand in hand, which was cool. But at the same time, I have no more space. I guess I have to craft a bunch of Pokeballs now. At the same time, I think like it's cool that they're kind of connected. I wish they had more connections with each other. But yeah, it's weird. I'm very conflicted with it. But I think no matter what, BDSP should have been more than just a faithful remake. It should have been like it should have added more than it did. Oh, I'm done using rollout on this thing. I just have to evolve them now. Finally able to catch stream viewers who've been trying to do your own complete living decks, and man, it's been a challenge to stay motivated to do so. That's why it's nice to do it like one generation at a time. I still get like comments and chats of like, when are you gonna do Gen 7? And it's like, I just posted Gen 6. Like, I can't just be rushing into the next one. I'm gonna get burnt out. Like, people don't really get that for some reason. What just sparkled? Like, actually, what just sparkled? Oh, it's another Bidoof. Why did it sparkle when I was by the Shinxes, though? What the heck, man? We're gonna throw a berry at him. He's gonna eat it. Or she. I can't tell what it is just yet. And we're gonna catch it in a Gigaton ball. Oh, no, don't get it. Yeah, the shiny one guy. It's a male. I think, was the last one female? No, the last one was a male. So this is technically a duplicate, unless we evolve it. Nice. I'm actually going to stop this recording so it's not longer than 20 minutes, and then we'll start a new one. Even if you own a Gen 6 game, there's no way to get any of the mythicals without cheating. Yeah, unless you already... That's why, like, in my video, it's like I just had them already. Like, there's not really anything you can do. I'm curious if, like, there's gonna be a DNS exploit once the online shuts down, though. Very curious about that. You haven't played this game so long. Should you get back into this? If you want a game for like shiny hunting, I would say no. I'm not really the biggest fan of shiny hunting in this game, but just playing a Pokemon game and experiencing Pokemon, I think this game is really fun. This is one of the most fun Pokemon games to play. Just in terms of like the exploration and just how like things work in this game. Dude, I gotta find an alpha Ponyta, man. I don't know how I haven't found one yet. Oh, I gotta catch the Floatzel. I gotta also hit that tree as well. They're releasing Zarude Thursday and Go. Yeah, and you have to pay $8 for it. It's ridiculous. I'm not doing it. You're gonna head to sleep. Good luck with the decks. Well, thank you for hanging out. So a lot less shiny locks would be nice. Yeah, they need to stop with the shiny locks. I don't think they realize that it's actually hindering. Like, they want to be controlling, and they're probably like, well, people will buy more games or like do this or that if these things are shiny locked, and it's like it's actually hurting them. I have never gotten so many people like in my chats claiming they just didn't buy the DLC for Scarlet and Violet because everything in it is shiny locked. Like that, like it's at a point now where it is an issue, and they should be realizing it now. Like, it's an issue for them, and they need to be realizing it at this point. What do I have to do for Floatzel? I miss Floatzel. Where's Floatzel at? There it is. I have to catch them and defeat them. Okay, so I don't have to like do anything without being spotted or any of that shenanigan. Do I have to wait? Do I have to defeat them with a specific move? Grass type moves I have to defeat them with. Let's focus on catching them, and when we have to actually defeat them, we'll just focus on a grass type. There's another apricorn tree over here. You started Gen 6 and are refreshing how small the non-form dex is for Kalos. I'm not a fan of like the small Pokedex. I do appreciate when there's like less forms of Pokemon. I like when Pokemon have multiple forms, but it does get a chore when it's like every other Pokemon has like a gender difference. You know, like it gets kind of a chore like that. Gen, yeah, they're both male, so this is gonna be considered a duplicate for now. Gen 7 has like the least amount of Pokemon to catch out of everything, even like with forms. It really is so much fun. You didn't even finish post-game like you've done with a lot of recent Pokemon games. You shiny hunt, but really only in Gen 3 games. Gen 3 is the best generation for shiny hunting. It just is. Specifically Fire Red Leaf Green, just because the encounter rate's faster too. You just moved to New York City and thought playing Go would be more fun, but it's just enraging. Why is there just too many people? A Floatzel outbreak. We'll go to that, I guess. You never caught Arceus, you kept dying. Arceus was really tough the first time I did it, but then when I recently redid it to get the shiny charm in this file, it only took me like, I only died like twice. And it was because I was like stupid. It wasn't because it was like difficult. Like I was like, wow, I can't believe I got hit by that, you know? There's like one move that Arceus does that's like actually impossible to dodge. But he only did it on my first attempt. He didn't do it on the attempt that I won, which was kind of weird. You have Sword, and the only way you were able to get Zarude into home was the free one they gave us in Go. For some reason, you can't even put it in Sword. Yeah, you can't, for some reason, I don't know why they did this, but you can't put Go Pokemon into the main series game until you have one registered in the main series game. So, like, it happened with me with, like, Genesect. Like, I got shiny Genesect from Go, and I wanted to send it into Sword and Shield. and it wouldn't let me. I had to first bring in my like non-shiny Genesect that I got from like an older event or like the DNS exploit or something in order to put my shiny one in Sword and Shield. I don't know why they did that. It has something to do with like, I don't know. I really don't know why they did that. Double Ponyta. Dude, what are the odds of these Ponytas being alpha? This is absurd how I haven't found one yet. Oh. Here's the Floatzel outbreak. I catch these guys. How many do I have to catch? I have to catch 6. I just dodged. And there's a shiny Floatzel. Have I caught 6 of these things yet? They're all breaking out now. Yeah, I caught them. Now I have to defeat them with grass type moves. I need to find a grass type. Bug Buzz, Confusion. That one doesn't count. Absorb on Paris. Or should I use Parasect? No, I can't. If I have a high level Paris, gotta use Absorb on these guys. Unless there's something else that would be a lot easier. Petal Dance. Paris it is. What's up, container of eggs? Welcome in. Okay, I caught 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, that's all of them. Floatzel. Female Floatzel goes here on pasture 2. And then I gotta get a Paris. Is level 25 gonna be enough? Or can I use Cherim? Maybe I should use Cherim. Or do I have like a grass type in here? Yeah, Floatzel's level 39. That's level 22. Level 11 and level 20. Cherim's level 25. This is just gonna be tough. We'll just focus on defeating them with grass moves right now. And we'll just use like Leafeon. We'll get rid of Sylveon for now. Did you ever get your lost satchel back? Yeah. I missed. That somehow counted as a backstrike. Was that the last Stantler I had to catch? Oh, I can evolve. Oh, wait. Gotta go back to the camp. So I can evolve 2 of these Geodudes now. Honestly, the game feels dead. What game? Legends or Sword or Go? Or oh, you were talking about Go? Just feels dead. That's kind of everywhere though. Niantic just doesn't know how to please their fans without trying to. They're trying to just make as much money as possible and have longevity for the game, but it's really kind of hurting the game more than it's helping. Getting the main series Zarude was a bit of a faff. I don't even know what that means. You got 2 codes, but you think you only managed to redeem 1? I had to buy a code off of someone. I had to buy a code off of someone for $5, and then for the Dada one, someone just like gave one to me because I was in like a random Twitch stream, and they did like a trivia and I won, and they're like, I'll give you a Dada Zarude code. I was like, okay. And they gave me a code to Dada Zarude and it worked. It was pretty crazy. Crazy stuff. You didn't know that there was a shiny DNC distribution, but for Japan only. Yeah, Japan kind of gets everything, I'm gonna be honest. Japan and I think it's Korea also gets like a lot of stuff for some reason. Oh, that was it. I didn't want that. Didn't want the Geodude. You know what, Eevee, you can take on the Geodude. Double edge. Are we gonna do a complete shiny living dex for this game? I just can't see myself ever getting all of the fossils and like just space-time distortion exclusives and all of the like Burmese and stuff. I don't think that'll ever happen. But depending on how close I am once I'm done with this alpha challenge, maybe. It is kind of fun seeing all the dex entries like filled out. But at the same time, I can just shiny hunt them in like older, like other games. And then send them in to register the shiny entry. A space-time distortion, nice. Hopefully Aqua Tail's the move I needed to see it do. Probably like Aqua Jet is what I need to use. What does double hit do in this game? Fossils are probably the hardest of the distortion exclusives to get alpha and or shiny. I don't know about alpha. I've gotten 2 Shieldons alpha pretty quickly in this game. I'm struggling with Porygon though. Porygon has been giving me issues getting alpha. And then in terms of shiny, they're all the same rate if you like get max shiny rates. Let me just give this guy a few potions before we enter this battle. You think they'll keep region lock all together for Vivian and Furfrou haircuts into Legends? No, the Switch isn't region locked. They'll probably just do the same postcard thing they did for Scarlet and Violet. That's my theory. Americans don't know all the British slang. You guys gotta realize, though, that your slang is kind of absurd some of the times. Like, it's memed upon, like, some of the slang you guys have. So... Where's the distortion? It's over here. Guess we'll just hit trees while we wait. The alpha one's over here still. So we'll need to defeat this. Faff means making things more complicated than they need to be. Okay, then let me read that again. So you're saying it was more complicated than it needed to be. I'm pretty sure we have like a word for that, but I can't think of it right now. I just did the wrong Pokemon for that. What's my Floatzel dex looking like? I still have to defeat a bunch with grass moves. Water Pulse was the move, and then I have to see it use Agile style. Okay. I already hit this tree. Not bad. Guess that would be nicer than not at all, but the pain for people who don't play Go. Yeah, but you gotta realize Go is a free game. That is just, you get on your phone, which most people have. Like, I find it silly when people like are like, you have to do this from Go, that's too hard. It's like, it's realistically, it's harder to do it in any mainline game than in just Go. Like, it is not hard to set up a Go account for free via Google and then just, like, get to level 5, which literally requires you to catch, like, 10 Pokemon to get to level 5. And then you just add people on, like, Twitter and then get postcards from them. Like, it's super easy. I don't know why people, like, have an issue with using Go for stuff like that. I think what they did with Vivillon was, like, a great idea. Do you like the postcard method for getting the Vivillon form so much easier than getting them from the original games? Exactly. See? Exactly. So much easier. So much more convenient. You don't have to spend hundreds upon hundreds of dollars just to, like, get all the different games. You just download a game for free, create a free account, and then level up a few times. And then add friends from online. And then you're good. I have to catch Cricketatunes without being spotted. Okay. I have to defeat Golbats with ice moves. Or just GTS the different forms for Vivillon and Furfrou that worked well for you. Yeah, but the issue is a lot of people scam for that. They'll be like, I only give this form of Vivillon that I hacked. I only need Cubfu for it. I need some legendary. So, like, GTS is an option, but it's not the most reliable option for sure. Pokemon Go is pretty reliable for getting the Vivillon forms outside of, like, a couple. There's, like, a couple that are kind of hard to get. For me, Ocean was pretty hard to get. But you only need, like, one postcard for to catch them in mainline games. For Go, you need at least 3. Hopefully that doesn't count as him spotting me. Nope, it spotted me. Unfortunate. What's up, OG? Welcome in. And be careful, it was all enamorous. Yeah, that's so annoying. Dude, it was annoying getting the Furfroos from GTS. So stupid. People were like, I need Kubfu, I need this legendary, I need this legendary. And it's like, come on, man. It's like, I know you spoofed for that Furfrou. Like, just play through your game again. Why do I have to play through my game for you? It's easier for Twitch streamers / YouTubers than your average player to get friends for the more obscure places. No, guys, I'm not privileged. I don't get random people. The only time I got a more obscure location for being a streamer was Rowie had Sandstorm. That's the only time. Every other Vivian form, I had to just keep going on Twitter and just like posting my friend code and hoping people would like that were adding me weren't only from Japan. Which most people will just be from Japan, and that's it. Like, if I can do it, you can do it too. It'll take time, but you can do it. I'm not someone who has like millions of subscribers and stuff. Like I can evolve all these Eevees now? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get rid of baby doll eyes on this one. This one we need to make sure has baby doll eyes. And then let's just save just in case. How's the stream going? It's going pretty well. No new alphas, but we've gotten some shinies. Making progress on the everything research perfect. Evolving all the Eevees to get all the evolutions. Yeah, GTS is a scam. I had to... The only reason I was able to get the Lorraine Shrimp Furfrou was because someone was asking for a Kubfu for it, and I had recently, like, created a new save file for, like, one thing, and I never caught Kubfu, so I was like, well, let me just grab Kubfu really quick and just do that. It's, like, the only reason I got Lorraine Shrimp. Remember when players in the Sandstorm region got harassed for their pattern? I don't. Was that in the Gen 6 era? I didn't get into the series again until like the end of Gen 6. YouTube decided to give an ad during your reply. Also did it with the Arceus reply. Well, you can go back in the stream if you're on YouTube. YouTube, unlike Twitch, lets you go back into the stream, like, just like, you can skip couple seconds. Just do that. I don't remember what the Arceus thing was about, so that's gonna be a little different. Definitely should have brought my Darkrai. I will... Bro. Are you kidding me? I'm trying to get this Sneasel, and it's like, oh, this Alpha Ursaring wants to be in my way. You get these guys out of here. The regular Ursaring. You're talking about Go? I still have no idea what you're talking about then. I'm not familiar with that. Why would people get harassed for whatever Vivian pattern they get? 150? Yeah, I'll do that. Don't use poison jab. Oh, don't use it twice. What the heck? Is this just, you're gonna keep attacking twice now? The mechanics for battling this game are just so messed up. Okay, cool. It doesn't just keep attacking twice. Get out of here, Sneasel. Alright, let's heal you up. Actually, let's use the super potion. That's the only one I have, so clear up some storage. Alright. Do this again, because why not? Hoping that the mythical Pekka Berry is not a timed gift, so there's a chance the Game Freak making the newly added mythicals accessible forever. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. No, it's not permanent. Oh, I am screwed. Can I just run though, and then do this again, and it won't have the attack buff? Maybe I should just use Sylveon for this. That's the wrong Sylveon. Oh, I don't have the right Sylveon in my party. I swapped it out for Leafeon. You know what? We'll just not fight the Sneasels for now. They're a little too tough for us. I need one more to spawn though. And it needs to be a female alpha. Because both of my alphas, well, I mean it's female, but it's not an alpha. Both of my alphas are male, so I need the female ones. They actually respawn faster when you catch them or KO them. It's a female Eevee, but it's not alpha. It's so sad. Oh, hi. Okay. I don't get that, man. I just want to target the one that's not angry at me. I feel like a Leafeon. I don't know why, I just can't. Oh, they're gone. The berry isn't limited. So here's the thing. It's a quote-unquote permanent event for Scarlet and Violet, but you have to get it via mystery gift via online. So it's not limited, but inevitably the Switch Online will go offline and then you won't be able to get it anymore. So it is not a permanent event. It's not like Arceus and BDSP where you just need save data and you can get it anytime, no matter what, off or online. You did finish Alolan Marowak. Oh, you were shiny hunting it, right? What do I want to do? We need to put items in the storage. Okay, I gotta do something really quick again. Full disclosure, our ice, or like our water from the fridge doesn't work anymore, and that's how we get ice from our ice maker. So I have to like make ice. So we have an automatic ice maker, but it fills up. I have to like empty it. So I will be right back when I do that. We perfected Geodude and Umbreon. So that's 2 more Dex perfections. Progress, am I right? All right, I'll be right back. Yeah, the trades in Let's Go. Yeah, that's a cool hunt. I swear it's like faster to do this. Well, I mean sprinting's fast. Wait, I need more iron chunks. Because I need to make gigaton balls as well. I have no apricorns? What? I just made like 900 Pokeballs. That's definitely why. Yeah, that'll work. Was this full heal? I don't want that. Super potion. Up plants. Oranberry. Yeah, we'll make a bunch of potions. Those are cool. Might as well make super potions. Might as well make some hyper potions. I'm not a fan of you needing the previous potion to make the next one. Like, I'm never gonna have super potions on me because of that. It's just never gonna happen. Evan Reed with the message retracted. Didn't get to see what that was. Unfortunate. More massive. I guess if we get another Floatzel, Munchlax would be crazy. Ponyta is always crazy. I should probably feed my buddy in Pokemon Go before I do this, though. Ponyta with a star and another Ponyta. The only thing about this is that it's very likely to just be like a Rapidash outbreak after, but we still gotta try it. And then I need to defeat Golbat with ice moves, so we'll take a screenshot of that. We'll reset over it. Let me interact with my buddy and Go so I can get my feeding hearts. We'll load the game up though while we're doing that. I did not neglect my buddy this time, so it doesn't take a while to get it excited. All right, cool. This one, and this one, and then I think the other one was over here. I took a screenshot just in case. Is there anyone else I should put on my team? It's hard to like, I don't need to go for the... I'm pretty convinced that the evolutions are more likely to be alpha in these. Very convinced about that. Alright, I want to start like attacking these things because I need to get like I need to start making progress on these like fairy winds and stuff, agile style. What's up, Cam? Welcome in. This might take too long though. Fire blast. At least it's raining. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that every single one. Look, another Alpha Rapidash that I don't need. That was a wing ball. If I catch that, I'll be shocked. Oops. Just get rid of these guys. Oh! Oh, Alpha Ponyta! Let's go! We didn't even need the bonus outbreak for it. We finally got one. Oh my gosh. Yes, and I'm recording. Good. And then it's just a Rapidash outbreak, you know, like lame. Yes, we got an alpha we needed. Finally. We've been going for this Ponyta for so long now. So let me add that. Now this one was Golbat, which we need. Where am I going? Which we need to defeat these with ice moves. Aren't you catching them in standard Pokeballs? No, this is completely different than my Origin Living Dex. I forgot that my Glaceon's underleveled for this. But we'll still do this. Going for 100%, not just... Yeah, we're doing research perfection for everything. Which I guess I have to, like... I have to attack these guys one at a time because... I need to get them with the back strikes. I forgot I was underleveled. This is why we made more revives. Did I just hit the wrong goal? I hit the wrong Golbat. I was aiming for the one over here. I'll take it though. Streaming on more than one platform? Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube as well. I'm guessing you're wondering why I'm answering chats that aren't showing up right now. It always wants to target the wrong one. It's gonna take a long time. I mean, we're making progress. I'm doing this on and off stream as well. Oh, yeah, so you're just in both chats now. What if I said I was streaming on TikTok? Would you have, like, gone to TikTok and been, like, looking for my... Because that would have been kind of goofy. The thing about this research perfection thing is that I'm doing it by like area. So we're starting with Obsidian Fieldlands, and Obsidian Fieldlands' dex is like a third of every Pokemon. So like once we move to the like the next area, like the Crimson Mirelands, there's gonna be just like a fraction of Pokemon we'll have to perfect every time. Like, it's gonna be a lot faster. This will be the longest one. Don't people stream on TikTok and get views on YouTube and Twitch? To get views on YouTube? I mean, like, they do it to, like, cross-promote, but I think TikTok's kind of a... TikTok is sometimes really good for getting more eyes on your content, but it's not always the best place. It also has a very high chance of getting banned in the US right now, so... Although the way they were talking about it, getting banned in the US would mean you just wouldn't be able to keep, like, download it once that goes through. When I already have it downloaded, so I don't think it'll, like, make it so I can't use it anymore. Doing something crazy, shiny hunting all the starters, shiny with Mark. So far got Mudkip, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Mudkip. Yeah, Mudkip twice. It's crazy. And Trico with personality marks, nice. You'll have my content inspire you to make all Pokeball living decks in mini games as possible. Nice, good luck. And I appreciate it. How many times do I have to KO these things with ice moves? I guess it doesn't matter because I gotta use Ice Beam Agile style on Glaceon anyway. Also, I should stop recording and then save that recording because we got a new alpha, which is just insane. And now start recording again in case I get something else so that we don't have like a 10-minute recording for something that took 5 seconds. Oh, you meant Squirtle. I see, I see. Good progress, good progress. 25. There's 2 more Golbats. They're trying to get the main ISPs to block it too. Oh, interesting. Bro, I like saw it on the news and they had said like it would prohibit you from downloading TikTok anymore, and I was like, well, I guess that's whatever. If I'm being honest though, this is probably gonna be a hot take. I'd be fine if TikTok got banned. I feel like TikTok kind of did a lot of harm to like society. In terms of attention spans, in terms of what people are making content of, in terms of a lot. I feel like TikTok kind of did a lot of damage to people mentally. And honestly, TikTok is designed to be a really addicting app. I would be fine if I couldn't use TikTok anymore. I feel like that'd be a net benefit for me. It would remove it from Amazon, Android, and iOS shops. Yeah. Should be, yeah, there's one more. There was another outbreak. Oh, it was another Ponyta. I don't need to go to that anymore. I can't believe how long it took to get Alpha Ponyta. That really, we only need like Munchlax now from the field ends. Alpha. TikTok is so brain rot for real. Yeah. It's just like some of the like and like the creators too, like some of them just do really scummy like try to keep your attention at all times type deal, and it's just, it feels like I'm not watching creators that are passionate about making videos. It feels like I'm watching car salesmen. There's apparently another Golbat somewhere. Feels like I'm watching car salesmen like trying to get you to buy a product all the time, but it's like via entertainment. Like, it's weird. It's just a weird thing. And now it's like, and then YouTube shorts are getting pushed, and I feel like YouTube shorts aren't like the greatest thing ever, and they like kind of hurting YouTube as a whole, but they're just trying to compete with TikTok, and it's just I just feel like overall TikTok did a lot of bad for like society. But I mean, there's good that came out of it. There's some really funny videos on TikTok. We'd survive with all the other social media platforms, yeah. Plus, there'd be an alternative anyway. Actually, one thing that I think is really bad about TikTok. A Crobat outbreak? Wait, hold on. I actually need this. I need to catch... These aren't alphas. No, they're just huge for some reason. I need to catch alphas caught while they were in the air. That's got to be at the Icelands, right? Defeat them with ice moves. Okay, we have to defeat these guys with ice moves. This Crobat in the front is just huge. I missed. Please, 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 let me just hit you from behind. Oh my gosh, I'm getting walled off. I tried. And now my Glaceon dies, because these things definitely outspeed it and are definitely stronger than it. But yeah, like, one thing that's another annoying thing about TikTok is that it ruined other social media platforms, in my opinion. I used to think... I don't really use that right now. I used to think Instagram was a great social media platform, and now it's just worse TikTok. And it's just... I have no reason to go on it anymore. And then, like, Facebook is kind of the same thing. I never really went on Facebook to begin with, but... Are you kidding me? Sure, get that rock. Cool. I'm gonna die. Finally, I hit one. But yeah, I feel like all the different social media platforms have just been trying to imitate TikTok, and it's just like, what's the point now? Like, other social medias had their, like, unique thing about them, and now they're just all TikTok, but worse. So it's like, what's the point of even using them? Now you have to get your news from Facebook instead of TikTok. Your news? Why would you get news from TikTok? What? Never heard of someone being like, I get my news from TikTok. TikTok is like, you want just like short form content, and you just like want brain dead content essentially. News, you're gonna have a hard time finding that from TikTok. Dang it. Just gonna run away. Gotta keep healing this thing. It's too bad my Glaceon wasn't level 79 like the rest of my alphas. It was like level 30 for some reason. Must have just got it as an Eevee. Alright, there's two. TikTok expands, so will apps like Temu. I don't even know what Temu is. Is that like a site? Isn't it a scam? I saw... Temu's the one where you buy stuff off of it, right? I saw like a Moist Critical video where he was like... It was like, is Temu a scam? And he started it with like, before this video starts, yeah, we got scammed. I was like, okay. Like, he's like, but I still thought it was funny, like the stuff that we found on the site. So I'm still gonna show this. I was like, okay. It's still an informative tool for many people to learn about things, even about stuff our media doesn't want us to know. That sounds very tinfoil hat conspiracy, like. Google is also a thing you can get your news from. Like, I don't think you're gonna find better news on TikTok, if I'm being honest. I think you might just be getting into the... You're just succumbing to the not the... I don't want to say addiction, but just like you're falling into the trap of TikTok. You get your news from local reporters, to be honest. That's probably a valid way to get news. I get some news off of Twitter, but usually I get news off of like other, like usually just like news places. Like, okay, what do I have to do now with these guys? I have to defeat 2 more. Okay. This would be I did not know this could be in Outbreaks. This would be a crazy one to get shiny, like as a Crobat. It was caught unawares, but it still like attacks the same turn. That's cool. I was just gonna heal the PP, and now I have to heal this whole thing and leave the battle and do all that crap, and that's fun. Again, the battling in this game needs to be adjusted a little bit. Please don't tell me there's 2 Crobats in this battle. Okay, this will be fine. For some reason, this one's doing way more damage. You sub to news outlets on YouTube and just go from there. Yeah, that's not a bad one. The national shows are just posted on YouTube like 2 hours after. Facebook Reels are a poison to society. It's funny. Oh, he saw me. No, he didn't. No, he did. There's also an alpha Shinx over there. It's kind of funny. Are you... Did I get you? No. I was like, there was another one. Where did it go? You have to use 2 on Crobat. That's interesting. Also, I never pictured Crobat this big. Like, this is big. These look like alphas, but they're not. They're somehow not. Got a lot of Crobat. I have to catch 2 alphas and 5 in the air. I probably did not need to catch those at all, but whatever, it's fine. That was a pretty successful mass outbreak though. We got a new alpha. And we were able to make a lot of progress on the Golbat research. Okay, that's the Alpha Ponyta. Here's the Crobats. Finally, this spot's filled out. Actually, this is all filled out. This is Plant Burmy. That's the only thing we'll need for this box, because we have Sylveon and Glaceon in our party. I need to fill out my party with other stuff. Let's put you on. I need to evolve a Zubat, I'm pretty sure, so it would have been nice to have that on the team. We'll put... I think of what else we need. We'll probably need... No, we'll be fine with these. Trying to think of like what I should put on my team that'd be like under-leveled. Maybe Paris. Nah, we'll just put like some right. We'll put Porygon 2 on the team. Why not? Oh, I didn't want to. No, we want that. We don't need... How long have I had these shards on in my bag? Okay. Nice. Would those Crobat Jumbo trainer describe? I don't know. I think this game just has Pokemon appear bigger than normal, which is honestly fine. I think it's cooler that way. Oh, I'm done using Ice Beam on Glaceon. Wait, did I delete the other Eevees? Don't tell me. I need to evolve a couple more to Glaceon. I have to defeat 5 more with ice moves, and I have to defeat 22 of them with psychic moves, and then have you use Bite and Air Cutter. Wait, hold on. I don't think I deleted the Eevees. No, I didn't. Okay, cool. So we need, what was it, 2 more? Oh, I can just evolve the Zubat now. I didn't even notice. Do people still use message boards, like, for news? Is that like a site, or are you talking about like a physical board that has like news on it? You don't have a TikTok and not everyone will want to Google stuff. I don't know what if you're trying to like argue against me or for me. But it's not working either way. All the video sharing apps are better than Snapchat stories though, with ads longer than the video every 10 seconds. Snapchat's a joke of a social media platform, if I'm being honest. I used to have it like so many years ago and I hated it, so I got rid of it. And I recently got it back because my friends had like a Pokemon Go group chat, and I use it now, and it's like it's so annoying to use. It's a really poorly designed and optimized app. Okay, I just have to use Baby Doll Eyes. Adjust. Let me just do that. I can just do that now, right? Let me heal first. Actually, let's just... Yeah, let's... Are you going to skip alphas caught to go in the cave to get guaranteed ones? Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, obviously. I wouldn't try to like roll for like alpha Golbats and stuff just to like evolve them. That'd be way more difficult. This game reminds you of Power World. Game Freak must have been inspired. True. Power World does not look like a fun game to me. Okay, that's a lie. It's not that it doesn't look like a fun game. It just looks like not the kind of game I want. And it's annoying because so many people are like, this is what Pokemon needs to be, and it's like, no. Pokemon just needs to do what they currently do better. Dude, that noise that Alpha Glaceon makes when it attacks a tree is terrifying. BBS systems, that's old school. That's what you meant by message boards? That's what they meant by message boards? I don't know what BBS systems are, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, should I try to evolve the Zubat? I should probably do that. I was gonna go to the Magikarp, but this, Actually, I should still go to the Magikarp. I still need to get Magikarp to splash a few more times. I still need to get the moves for Sylveon still. I love being able to just drop all the way into the water and not die. Fun. Oh, text-based websites that became forums eventually. Oh, interesting. That would make sense. If they didn't go for open world, I would think Scarlet and Violet would have been perfect. I don't know what that entails though, because I feel like if you don't do open world, you probably are gonna do like traditional encounters for Pokemon. But if you mean like with the way encounters work, it's just not an open world game, I would still disagree. I still think not only do I not prefer overworld encounters, but Scarlet and Violet did it a million times worse than how it is in like Legends or Let's Go. So, also like, looking back, I thought the story for Scarlet and Violet was pretty good, but looking back, really like, it was just the Arven and Area Zero stories that were interesting. The rest were really bad. So it was just an okay story overall. Like Arven and the Area Zero was like incredible. And the rest of it was like a snooze fest. And they just need to have voice acting. So it wouldn't be a perfect game. It'd probably be better if it wasn't open world though. Like when I first started playing Scarlet and Violet, first thing I thought of was this game feels unfinished. And the whole time I was thinking, it really feels like they cut corners to make this open world. Yeah, isn't Glaceon annoying? I feel like the other ones weren't doing this. Like it'll do like this call when you do Agile Style, which all of them did that, but it also does it while it's doing the move too. It like does it twice every time. Hey, Glaceon's done. Should go back and finish this too. You got 3/4 of the way through. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been grinding this out. It's been kind of fun. No, I can't evolve Zubat yet. I can't evolve Zubat yet. Probably 22. Now, who do I put on my team? Just put Luxray on my team. No, I'll put Gardevoir. Gardevoir's gonna be good. Perfect. Glaceon. So now if we find Glaceons in distortions, they have a high max chance to be shiny. So that's pretty cool. What's up, Henry? Welcome in. Sword and Shield encounters with full open world you would love. I don't think Pokemon needs to be open world. I think what they did was... Here's the thing. Looking back, I think the idea of having a route-based map, but with an area that is somewhat open world, I think would be cool. Like, I think Sword and Shield did it right. I just think there needs to be more polish with that. You guarantee I won't find Glaceon in distortions? Yeah, I probably won't. Because you get them in the Alabaster Icelands, and I don't need anything from distortions in that. You mean more with people complaining about the performance issues? I just think Scarlet and Violet's not a fun game, even if it ran well. It's not a fun game. Everything that I loved about Pokemon... Not everything, but almost everything I love about Pokemon is just not in Scarlet and Violet. Or just done poorly to the point where it's not something I love anymore. You don't like the overworld encounter, prefer the older games with the RNG of not knowing what you'll get. Exactly, I think that's so much more exciting, so much more enjoyable. Cinderace has the most annoying cry. Basically, everything about that mon stings. Cinderace? Cinderace has kind of like a generic cry, though. Mixture of Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield. I think Legends Arceus was done infinitely better than Scarlet and Violet. But my ideal Pokemon games are more along the lines of, like, Sword and Shield. That's just me, though. They shiny locked every single legend in Scarlet and Violet. That alone makes it bad. I mean, it is the same thing with Legends Arceus. I think they're just gonna shiny lock every legendary moving forward. Does anyone have a spare Shaman? You could probably find one in BDSP. No, not BDSP. Probably find one in Legends Arceus if you have save data for like Sword and Shield, I think. Or BDSP, one of the two. But yeah, we got another new alpha today, which is pretty good considering we don't have that many more to get. Like, if we look at the decks, I should look at how many things I have researched perfect. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 'm not like tunnel vision in this, am I? Yeah. 39. I need to do the rest of the Porygons. 40. 41, 42, 43, 44. 45. 46. 47. 48, 49. 49. And some were like really close. Like Zubat, I just have to evolve. Drifloon, I need to like use a few of its moves. Like some of them I'm very close on. I think I'm pretty close on like Snorlax too. So like it's gonna start picking up the pace. But in terms of stuff we need alpha for the Fieldlands. We need female Eevee, specifically. We need all the Burmese and Wormadams. We need Munchlax. Okay, I'm just gonna not count the Tree and Distortion exclusives. Because, like, we still need Sneasel, female Sneasel, and Weavile. But it's like, so we need, like, Munchlax, female Eevee. And that's like, I think it. Outside of, like, the Trees and Distortions. Which is pretty crazy. So I don't think I need any of these. Oh, I need the Togepi line. But that's more likely to get via outbreaks in the coastlands, so we need that. So that's like, oh, and I need Machop, but again, that's probably more likely to show up in the coastlands as well. So there's like a few Pokemon we need alpha from the Fieldlands. Not bad, not bad. All right, I'm gonna end it here. That is gonna be it for this stream. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. And I will see you